1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hey kids, it's Dipstick here. You're probably thinking, what's Dipstick doing? Well, I was kind of daydreaming, and I was counting. No, I wasn't counting how many chicken nuggets I was going to have for lunch, although that is a good idea. I was counting the days of creation. You know, all this month we've been learning about God's awesome creation. And we've been reading out of the book of Genesis, the beginning. Oh, I tell you what, Winnie, last week, she taught us about how God created the waters, and he separated the waters and made the sky and separated the waters from dry ground. And guess what? We're going to pick up right where she left off in Genesis chapter 1, verses 14 through 23. If you got your Bibles, get them out. And we're going to read together. And God said, "Let there be light in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons, days, and years. And let them be lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the skies to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God said that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, and the fourth day. And then God said, "Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky." So God created great creatures of the sea and every living, moving thing with which the waters teems, according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in numbers, and fill the waters in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning, and that was the fifth day. Oh, I love God's creation. I tell you what, God did some amazing things. And you know what? I was thinking, God knew that before he had made the birds and the fish in the sea, that he was going to have to separate those waters and separate the sky. Because think about it. He knew that he needed a good place for his creation, the animals, to live and dwell in. And guess what? On day 4, he made the sun. And guess what else he made? That's right, if you're reading along with me, he made the moon. Remember, the sun is brighter than the moon. I tell you what, kids, God had a plan. He always has a plan. I tell you what, I love that God did it in order. It's a perfect plan. Hey, I love animals, don't you? I mean, me and my mama, last summer, we went to the zoo, and guess what we seen? We seen those birds that he was talking about. He created. We seen eagles and hawks and pelicans. And then guess what? We seen all kinds of fish and dolphins and turtles. That's right. I tell you what, God's creation, if you just look around, you'll be amazed because each one's different. I mean, a turtle doesn't act like a dolphin, even though they're in the water together. I tell you what, kids, you gotta just look around and be amazed at God's awesome creation. And he knew that he was going to have to make sure that he got the water just right before the fish came, and the turtles came, and the dolphins come. Because you know what would happen if he would have created the fish before the water got separated? I mean, you'd have a fish out of water. They'd be flopping around. And hey, guess what, kids? Fish out of water? That ain't good. I'll tell you what. Make sure you read God's creation and just look around, because you'll be amazed at everything that God did. I know I am. Hey, speaking of turtles, maybe I'll act like a turtle today. Stretch out my neck and swim. Hey, Mama, look,